Who did I choose to recommend me a book for April? Stick around and find out. Friends, welcome back to Pages and Chaos, and this is round 3 of my project where I choose a booktuber that I love to recommend me a book for each month in 2025. So if you're new here or you just need a little recap, back in February, that was the first month that I did this, and I asked Kat at Kat's Novel Adventures, and she recommended me a Southern Book Club's Guide to Slaying Vampires. For the month of March, I reached out to Krista at Books and Jams, who was one of my very first booktubers that I ever followed, and she recommended Echo by Pam Munoz-Ryan. And if you want to see my reactions or my ratings for those 2 books, I'll make sure to link those videos down below. Go check them out. For the month of April, I asked Katie at I Would Rather Be Reading to do my April recommendation, and I'm very excited for this. So, I love Katie. She is just the sweetest person ever. I love being on her sprints when she does them on Sunday mornings, and again, she is just the absolute nicest person ever. I found her a while ago. I forget how, but I watched her videos, and then we started doing some watch-alongs. We watched all of season 3 of Bridgerton together on Discord with a few other people. I absolutely love her. It was just the greatest. So I definitely had to reach out to her to be one of my recommendations for one of the months this year. So now the moment you've all been waiting for, what book did Katie recommend for me to read in April? So Katie recommended me A Good Girl's Guide to Murder by Holly Jackson. And I did not pick up this series when it was hyped up. I didn't pick it up when they made a Netflix show. I think it was Netflix. It just wasn't something that initially captured my interest. I was like, oh yeah, that sounds cool. But it wasn't something like, oh my God, I have to read it right now. So when Katie recommended me this, I was like, you know what? Now is the perfect time. I am going to see what this hype was all about and whether or not I should have picked it up initially when it first came out, or even picked it up when it had its second round of hypes when the show came out. So the back of the book says, this is a story of an investigation turned obsession. Pretty and popular high school senior Addie Bell was murdered by her boyfriend Sal, who then killed himself. It was all anyone could talk about. After 5 years later, Pip sees the tragedy still haunts her town. Now a senior herself, Pip decides to re-examine the closed case for her final project. At first, just to cast doubt on the original investigation. But soon she discovers a trail of dark secrets that might actually prove Sal innocent, and the line between the past and present begins to blur. Someone in Fairview doesn't want Pip digging around for answers, and now her own life might be in danger. So this sounds very intriguing, and I believe there is 2 other books in the series. It says A Good Girl, Bad Blood, and As Good as Dead. So if I really enjoyed this first book in the series, then I will definitely pick up books 2 and 3. So as I did in February and in March, I am going to be recording all of my reactions and whether or not I like it along the way, some of the surprises that I'm sure to encounter, because this is a murder mystery, probably some kind of thriller. So I can't wait to pick this up, and I also can't wait to let you know what my thoughts are as I go through this in the month of April. As always, I'd love to hear your thoughts on this book, whether or not you've read it. Did she make a good choice? No spoilers though. And do you think that I'm going to like Katie's recommendations? And if you're not in the mood to leave a comment, then just leave an emoji down below of something that you think belongs with this book. Some emoji that you feel, I'll leave it up to you, would connect with the theme of this book. Well, that's all I have for now. Bye!